know you don't know me, but I swear to you, I didn't steal anything.
Okay.
I've had the craziest since May. Well, the father of my children passed away. It's been hell since then.
On February 17th, 2024, officers received a call about a mother shoplifting at the local Walmart. Apparently, her payment failed, so she left to get a different card from her car, taking $400 worth of groceries with her never to return. It doesn't take long for officers to track her down and confront her.
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Officer Holdridge, Wadsworth Police, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So the reason I stopped you today is, you matched the description coming from Target, female that was just involved in a theft, silver GMC with the exact plate description, and I saw you parked there at Dunham's, and when I drove past you seemed to want to pull out, and then...
I didn't even notice you drove past. I wasn't at Target. I went and got these chairs.
You weren't at Target? I didn't say Target.
Yes, you did.
I did?
Yeah.
My apologies. I meant to say Walmart.
No, I didn't steal anything. The guy, okay, so my card didn't work, so I came back out.
Okay, but you were at Walmart though recently.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then hopefully that we can clear up some confusion then.
Sorry,
No, you're good. You're good. My apologies. I didn't mean to say Target. So anyway, so you're at Walmart, and then what happened then?
My card wouldn't work, so I came outside, got a different card, went back in, and then asked the customer service dude if he would bring my card again, and they rang the food card, and I mean I could show you on my phone. I don't know what the receipt is. It's one of these bags where you rang it out.
Okay.
My food card and.
So what was he saying to you exactly?
Nothing. The heavy set dude rang it out, and then I went out because they suspended pre-out because he suspended it. So the heavy set dude rang it out, and then I walked out and loaded my car up, loaded my kids up, and came and left.
Okay.
Yeah. So they just wanted cookies, so I stopped and got my cookies out. That's what I was doing over there. Cookies. That's
Okay, so you pulled over at Dunham's.
Yeah, because I don't know where I'm going because I came to get these chairs from the lady off of Facebook. So I just
Okay. Where do you live at?
I live in Canton.
In Canton.
Yeah. And I came
Okay.
to get 2 chairs from her. So.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, obviously I got to get in contact with Walmart, and we'll see. So we just had a theft at Target, so that's why I said Target. No, you're good.
Yeah, no,
you're good. So obviously we're gonna have to verify some stuff. Did you say you have a digital receiit or you had a physical?
Well, I can show you where I charged my card on my phone. I don't know where my receipt is. It's in one of these bags. So,
Okay. Do you know roughly about how much it charged?
It's like $245 for groceries.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
get my purse and get my phone? I'll show you.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to pull that up.
Wadsworth Unit 12.
Oh, my phone's right here. I apologize.
So you're saying basically you left Walmart and then you pulled over at Dunham's there to open some cookies to give to the kiddos?
Yeah, he wanted just cookies. Literally, I opened
Okay.
cookies, got a cookie. I ate a cookie. They ate a cookie.
Yeah. Like I said, I was looking for, the vehicle description that you were driving with the plate and everything, and then as I thought I saw you there, so I pulled in to Chipotle, and then as I passed you, you started to back out.
Yeah, I didn't even notice you because I got out.
Okay, but and then as I was stopped at that light or the stop sign, you saw me and you kind of just like hesitated for a second. You almost put your brakes out in the middle of the road when you saw a police officer.
No, that's because I almost hit the side thing. I still kind of curved it.
Really?
Yes, I promise you.
I mean, from what I was seeing, you were cleared, on both sides from everything.
When I came around that corner, I curved it just a tiny bit, and that's what I thought I was going to do because this is a new truck. I just got it not that long ago.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. Let me see here.
Do you think the receipt would be in one of these bags?
Yeah, it's somewhere in one of these grocery bags.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously, at this rate, that might be best if we can locate it.
There's a whole bunch of back here too, and
Okay. Is it primarily just like groceries and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
When you were walking out, what did he say? Like accuse you of stealing?
No, nobody said anything to me. Not at all. Nothing. Not a word. I promise
Okay.
you.
I just, like I said, we got a call that there was a shoplifting going on.
No, I didn't steal anything. I have a food card, so it's like all groceries. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah.
$40 in groceries.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna, you can look through here for the meantime. I'm gonna give Walmart a call and just kind of see what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Obviously, we got a call. We got
That gentleman that rang me out, he was like, because he helped me at first when I went in. I did an exchange.
Okay.
When I came back, he was the heavy set gentleman with the longer ponytail that rang me out.
Okay. All right. I'll give him a call. See what's going on real quick.
While the mother searches for the receipts, one of the officers attempts to corroborate her story by radioing in with a colleague who's watching the Walmart CCTV footage.
Okay, so I just spoke with them on the phone, right? So this is basically what they're saying, okay? I see, the side of the story that you're saying. Yeah, you're good. The side of the story that you're saying, you're paying with the food card, basically like a food stamp card type deal. Okay, okay. So the total is around $374 for everything that you purchased, right?
Yeah.
That's what they have.
No, it was like $147.
That's what you paid, okay? So that's what
Yeah.
you rung up on your card.
Yes.
And then you told them, I'm going to go outside and get a different card. So
Yes,
that's
my
what you
friend's
did.
card.
About 10 minutes go by, and on the cameras that they're saying that the other officers there is watching it, right?
Yeah.
So about 10 minutes go by, you never come back in, then you're
Back
seen.
in. I swear to God, I went right back in. I promise.
Okay, well, I can go look at it myself,
Okay.
right? That's what I'm going to have to do.
Yeah.
But then they say that you basically grab your kids in the cart, you get in the vehicle, and then you take off. So what happened was that whole transaction was voided because it never completely went through, right? So you paid for about $140-something, like you said. But because when you went out to go get your second card to come back in to finish the payment, that never went through, so it was all canceled.
Did you see where I was?
So about $375. I haven't seen anything yet, right?
I walked up and I talked to the gentleman. He told me I was good to go. The guy with the long hair. He said that he would run the transaction. I was good to go. I promise you. The guy, I mean, you can go look at the cameras. Ask him.
Yeah, but you were never seen come back in with another card, though.
I literally came back in. I had the cards in my mouth, and I had 2 kids. I was walking with both of my.
So
children,
how do you for about $375 worth of stuff? You have no receipt right now?
No, I don't. I don't have a receipt. I mean, I haven't finished looking for it, but that's like not $375 worth of stuff in there. I promise you.
That's what they're saying they have. I mean, you understand we deal with.
I understand, but you understand, like, I would not steal with my children with me. One,
you would be surprised how many people do.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me tell you something, right? I was just dealing with a woman recently who paid for probably $180 to $200 worth of stuff and stole another $80, right? So I don't know why people do the things they do, right?
There's only like 3 things. There's a baby doll, a stuffed animal, and something jewelry set that's non-taxable.
Okay, so you went through the self-checkout, correct?
No, well, I did, yes.
Yeah,
and then the gentleman, I had him suspend my thing, and then I went up to the front and rang it up. I thought I was okay.
So through the self-checkout, right, they have cameras that angle right down at it. They can see every single thing that was scanned, and it's equating to about $375 worth of stuff.
I understand that, but I'm saying I still have a food stamp card, which your officer heard me call it. It was still $179 on there, so I bought everything with a food stamp card except for like 4 things.
So if you paid for about $140-something worth of stuff, so $275 or $375, I'm sorry, minus $140. You see what I'm saying? There's that difference.
Yeah, I understand.
That's unpaid for.
I understand that, but I only.
But then that transaction with the food stamp card was canceled because you never completed the rest of the transaction.
I asked the guy with the long hair if I was okay with the food. He told me yes, I was.
Well, that's not what they're saying.
I promise you. Like, you can ask the gentleman. He walked me up to the front of the store with my receipts, and he told me that the food was taken off there.
Okay. And I'm not saying that that's not true.
Yeah.
I'm going to go have to chat with him as well.
Okay.
But as of right now, you see what I'm saying? It's just it's seeming a little odd, right?
Which I can show you all the stuff that I have that's taxable in there, and I can show you where I called. I mean, I don't have a receipt, but can I continue looking?
You just can't show any proof of purchase.
I know, but can I continue
Walmart's
looking?
calling us saying that you stole.
They deal with multiple thefts.
Did they ask the guy with the long hair that was like literally at the self-checkout?
They're watching the security footage.
Yeah, that's what they go off of.
He told me that I was okay.
In the security footage, it is clearly viewed that you go out and that they are saying you do not come back in for about 10 minutes and then you pack up your car and then leave.
No, officer. I went back in with both my children. I walked up to the customer service where my cart was. I didn't walk out with anything. I walked up there. I talked to the gentleman at the customer service with the long hair. And then I grabbed the kids. I put the kids in the car after he told me.
And you wheel the cart out?
He told me I was fine. Yep, wheeled the cart out. I put both kids in the car. I put all my stuff in the car. And then I left.
Okay.
That's it. Literally, I walked back in with both my cards, my chime card. You could literally see me coming back in. They were in my mouth, and I had 2 kids in tow.
Okay. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive down there real quick and look at it myself because I know the other officer didn't chat with you. You know, so there's a lot of pieces, right, just floating around. So I'm going to try to go connect those for us and see what we can do.
All right.
I know it's cold out. You know. Have a seat in the car.
Can
They'll probably.
That's fine.
Can I turn my car back on so they can have some?
Yeah.
It's not free to leave.
Yeah, you just can't leave it at this moment.
All right, look. Worst case scenario, my partner comes back here. He looks at the video and says, "Yep, it's clear as day she stole. It's a misdemeanor."
I know, but I didn't steal anything.
We're not going to take you to jail tonight, okay? Worst case scenario, you're going to get a ticket and you're going to say, "Hey, I will show back up to my court date on whatever date."
I just got myself out of a receiving stolen property that didn't have anything to do with me. So I'm trying. Look, I know you don't know me, but I swear to you, I didn't steal anything.
Okay.
I've had the craziest since May. When the father of my children passed away. It's been hell since then. I put my trust into the wrong people, and I got myself into trouble with receiving stolen property. I got out of that because I didn't do anything. All I did was take a bill of sale. But it's like, I keep taking hit after hit, and I promise you I didn't mean to steal anything. He told me I was okay when I went up there. So I thought that, like, would he ring the receipts back in? It rang my cards. I don't know. But I didn't steal anything, especially not $300 and some odd dollars. It's all groceries that I have in there.
I can tell you that in all my years of going to stores and shopping, I have never left the store to go get another form of payment, walked inside, and been told by the cashier, "Nope, you're all good."
Well, it
just doesn't make sense.
He re-rang my suspended receipt. So there was like 2 receipts. So he re-rang the suspended receipt, and I thought that meant that the cards went through. You know what I mean? Because it like rang up everything on my receipt because it was suspended. So by the numbers, I guess, I don't know. That's how they rang it up on the register. So I thought he meant like, you're good. I mean,
Doesn't sound like it.
I mean, they need to go find that kid. But I swear to you, I went back in there and I didn't just walk out with a cart full of stuff.
Okay.
I came out to my car, with both of them in tow, and went back in there with both my carts.
Okay.
With her doubling down on her story, the officer decides to go and check for himself. Let's see if her version actually holds up.
Hey.
So she comes in, tries to use those cards.
Yeah, for about 140 something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She leaves the store.
Okay.
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah, here she comes in the other exit.
So we're thinking, not 100% sure, but just thinking that she went outside to move her cart to the other exit.
Okay.
And then comes back in, and then goes right to her cart on the bottom left there.
Yeah, she's telling me that there's a dude at the self checkout. There's a guy with long hair that said she was good to go, and
No.
yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
No.
I told her exactly what was going on. So basically, what is happening is that she did swipe and about 140 something, whatever from the okay, but overall though that transaction was voided and canceled because it was never completely
Yeah,
paid
and they should have told her that at the register
Okay,
when they
and
paused the transaction.
that's around 375, right?
Yes, 378.22.
Okay, yeah. I just kept telling her about 375. That's what they're doing. Okay, so theoretically, none of it is paid for.
Correct.
Yes.
So did that get redacted and then put back onto that card balance?
Yes.
The food stamp card, correct?
Yeah, reversal transaction, so it put the
Okay.
money back on.
Yeah, so she's telling me, she's like, yeah, so I tried to swipe it, my card, you know, I had 140 something. I go out to my card to try to get a different card, come back in, and then, you know, I paid for the rest, and then the guy with the long hair said I was good to go. Do you know who that guy with the long hair would have been?
that was probably Jared. Do you want to talk to him?
Yeah, I'll just chat with him real quick.
Yeah.
And if he's like, no, I didn't say anything to her.
Regardless,
Yeah. She said she pulled over to open her bag of cookies because the kids were hungry. This is what's so awesome. I drive past because I'm looking in the food sections, right, like Applebee's and all that, and I see the silver GMC. I'm like, dude, I bet it's her. So I pull left to go to Chipotle, and as I pass, she's backing out. And then I turn around, and we meet like this. I'm at the stop sign, and then she just stops in the middle of the road.
like, why don't you go first?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I let her go first, and then she turned into the Arby's, and I turned around again. Yeah, oh, yeah, she knows. Okay. All right, so what you were telling me earlier, that's the story you want to stick with?
Yes. I walked
Okay.
back in
So
there.
I looked at the footage myself, and I even talked to the guy that you're talking about with the
The
long
long hair,
hair.
yes.
Yeah, that's everything you have said is not true at all.
What do you mean?
So I can see on there that you do actually, you know, swipe the food stamp card, right? And it goes through for about 140 something bucks, and then yes, you can be seen walking out, right?
He walks me up to the front. I give him the cart and all the rest. I take both kids out. And then I go
Yes.
outside.
Yep. And then you walk outside with the kids, right?
And I move my
You have
car.
no cart with you.
Yes.
You move your car.
Yeah.
They're thinking that you're moving your car to move it closer, but we can't prove that, right? So
Right,
that
that's
doesn't
what I
really
did.
matter, but that's what they were saying to me.
Yeah.
So you move the car,
Yes.
and then you come back in with the kids about 10 minutes later, okay?
Yeah.
That's the time frame.
Yeah.
Yep, 8-10 minutes, something like that. So you come back in about 10 minutes later, and
The kid walks out of the bathroom and up front.
no, and on the footage, you just walk straight back up to the cart, and you walk out.
No, the gentleman walked around the side.
I even just talked to him, and
The
he said that
short-haired
he
dude?
said I said nothing to her. The short-haired guy with the mustache, right?
I don't know if he had a mustache or not.
Okay.
I don't know. It was a younger kid. He was up front whenever I first went in to exchange my stuff.
Okay, so you were just telling me though the guy with the long hair is
That's
one
the
you were.
guy. Okay, he was at the register. That's the guy that walked me up to the front for customer service with the suspended stuff. The dude with the long hair. He's an older
Yes,
gentleman.
yes, he said
Yes.
that your card did come back suspended.
Yeah, my car. came
After that, he had
suspended.
no contact with you. Once you went out and come back in, you see what I'm saying?
I told you that. I told you I came back in, and then the kid came out of the bathroom, and then he rang me back out. He said,
Nobody rang you back out.
The
It's on
gentleman-
footage.
The gentleman, you didn't see the guy standing at the register whenever I came
Nobody
back
rang you back out. Everybody is saying there's about 3 or 4 different people at Walmart saying that you walked in and walked back out
Sir,
with the
I put
card.
both babies in the car, and I talked to him. Stood there at customer service and talked to him. You didn't see where I talked to him? The kid came out of the bathroom.
Listen, I don't have time to watch the whole
I understand,
30-minute
But the kid came out of the
incident.
bathroom, walked behind me, and I said, everything's good to go. And he said yes, because he was the one that the dude...
No, he said he had no contact with you verbally at all. Nobody said that.
Bullshit.
So the guy with the long hair
He was the one...
that said you're good to go.
Yeah, no. The kid said I was good to go. The guy with the long hair bring my
the
stuff
kid?
up.
The kid?
Yeah, I don't know. He was a younger kid. He was in there.
I mean,
whenever-
yeah, I know.
I
you're
first
not
went
going
in
to know
exchange
people's
it.
names. I understand that,
Me
but
either.
like,
I don't know. He was a younger kid that came out of the bathroom, walked right around me as I'm putting the kids back in the cart. And I look at him, and we had a conversation right then and there. I said, "Is everything good to go?" And he said, "Yes."
that doesn't mean anything. So you know that things are not paid for, and you think that voids $200 and something
No.
plus dollars for you to walk out the store with.
Whenever we were having the conversation, I thought he scanned my my receipt. It was suspended.
So a guy,
So it rang all my
the
stuff back
kid
in.
that you're talking about that does not have the long hair,
Yes.
that had no conversation at all, right? That has no conversation at all.
Yeah.
You walk out the store, 10 minutes later come in, and somebody that's not even involved in the incident, you're like, hey, am I good to go? And then he says, yeah.
Customer service whenever he handed him the receipts. There was two gentlemen up there at customer service. The guy that suspended it.
From the evidence that I have viewed today,
Yeah.
and amongst the other officers that have viewed the evidence, and upon speaking with the employees that deal with thefts there regularly and look at the footage that you were in,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so there's plenty of items that you have not paid for, which is theft.
Okay.
So your card was refunded.
Yeah. What,
Okay.
my food stamp card?
Yes.
I just I just listed the transaction where it was charged.
It just says that it was
Okay.
refunded.
All right.
Okay. So look, do you have any prior thefts and stuff?
2019, I have an attempted theft. That's it. I
Okay.
have a receipt into a property that just got dropped down to a misdemeanor because I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Nothing to do with it. I took a bill of sale for, yeah.
Okay.
No.
I know you got the kiddos here, right? I'm not trying to. Give me 1 second. This might be somebody. Let me talk to this. This is another officer that's in. Okay. Let's see what's going on.
While the officers are nice enough to give her a citation rather than take her to jail, our main officer receives a call that could change everything.
17. I'll chat with you real quick. So theoretically, everything in the car is unpaid for. Everything. Because the 140 something that she did swipe, he showed me proof. Oh wait, wow, they're pushing the car. Everything was refunded onto that card, and he even showed me a receipt that says refunded back. So theoretically, everything in the car is not paid for. Which I can understand her side of thinking she paid for $140 something worth, but and nobody's knowing if she talked to anybody else when she came in, and if she would have, it would have been somebody that wasn't even part of the. She knows that she didn't pay for the rest of the stuff. So,
Yep.
so should we take everything out and bring it back?
Yeah. It's not hers. Nothing is paid
Yeah.
for.
All right. So
Medina line.
say again.
Medina line.
That's right around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I got the motions from. So it was just being late, so I figured I would stop at Walmart.
Okay.
Bad news for you.
Yeah.
Nothing from Walmart is paid for. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to take it back to them, right?
Okay.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna write you a summons. I'm not gonna take you to jail because you got the kids, okay?
Thank you. I
'Cause
appreciate that.
yep, that's the least I can do.
Birthday tomorrow.
Even though as much as I feel like you personally haven't been telling me the truth.
I swear to you, I thought it was.
And listen, I understand that you might be under a different impression, and if you're speaking to different people, right?
Yeah.
And to me, it's a lot easier to believe the story if you were out for maybe 30 seconds to a minute or two, right? But the fact that you're out for 10 minutes and come back, right? So listen, I know, just hear me out though, right? So you come in and you chat to somebody that had no correlation with the original incident, right?
You told me I was going to be
But listen, but you know in your head, hey, I've only paid for 140 something bucks. 378 was the total. There's a difference of 200 something bucks. I know I didn't pay for it, but I'm good to go.
I thought he rang up the receipt, suspended receipt.
But you never swiped another card.
I did.
It's not on.
My
Okay,
time
I'm
card,
done
I
arguing about it. We're gonna take
We're
the.
not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
After continuously insisting that this whole thing was a misunderstanding, the officer's patience reaches an end. They proceed to return all of the stolen goods, write the mother a citation, and send her on her way. I think she won't attempt something so juvenile anytime soon again.